You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I am back. Rudrance for our Black and White Sports. Well, we're going to talk about the NHL. Lately, you can call it the woke NHL. I mean, they're really diving headfirst straight into social causes, social justice. They are sure wrapping their loving arms around anything to do with the LGBTQ, elemental P, alphabet mafia movement. But some players are pushing back on that. We've had Ivan Provorov, a Russian player, by the way, that pushed back because of his religion on taking part in wearing a pride jersey. We've had a couple of different teams push back on it. We had James Reimer just the other night, who plays for the San Jose Sharks, that pushed back based on his Christian faith, going against his Christian faith. And look, now we've got the Chicago Blackhawks. They are opting out of Pride Night jerseys, and they're doing it for a reason that I'm not sure a lot of us had thought about. The NHL has, if my research is right around 50 Russian players, maybe more. And it's kind of clear now, did the NHL ever care about their players' safety? Because, yeah, Russian players that partake in this kind of thing might not be received too politely when they return home. Let us not forget, Alex Ovechkin, he's a very good friend to Vladimir Putin. Yeah, that Putin. The same Putin that is at war with Ukraine right now. The same Putin that grabbed him a Brittany Griner and held her in prison. So, what do you think he might do to an NHL player? Just wondering. Hello, Gary Bettman. Do you even give a rat's about your players? My guess is no, because you just want to check boxes and you want to look virtuous right now. We know how this works. The Blaze. Chicago Blackhawks opt out of Pride Night jerseys, citing safety concerns for Russian players. This article is going to be chock full of names I probably can't pronounce. I'm American, so it is what it is. The Chicago Blackhawks are yet another NHL team to decline wearing Pride-themed jerseys for 2023. Man, this isn't going like the NHL had really hoped. Citing safety concerns for their Russian players, according to the New York Post. The Blackhawks are the fourth team to decline wearing such jerseys behind the New York Rangers, New York Islanders, and the Minnesota Wild. Multiple sports outlets are citing anonymous sources that state the team is not doing so to protect Russian players. The Athletic says that the move was made, quote, by team management and security officials, not the players. Well, I got to give them credit. At least they stepped up and thought about their players here, because it's clear the league hasn't thought about their players. Russia has laws against the spread of certain views, which make it illegal to, quote, spread propaganda about non-traditional sexual relations in the media, including social, advertising, and movies, according to the New York Times. Quote, we don't condone anti-LGBTQIA+, Lord, rhetoric, and we stand firmly with the community, the Blackhawk organization said in a statement, according to a writer from The Athletic. Of course they got to say that. They're in ultra-liberal Chicago. They're going to take heat from the media and from some of the locals that once voted in Lori Lightfoot. At least you voted her out. Quote, while we know game day celebrations like this are important, way we can use our platform to bring visibility, it is the work we do together 365 days a year that can create true impact in ensuring all colleagues, fans, and communities feel welcomed and safe within our sport, the statement says. You can bet they're going to get drug over this. The Blackhawks have several players on their roster who could potentially run into problems, including Moscow-born defenseman Nikita Zaitsev. Goalie Anton Kudabowen is a Kazakhstanian-born Russian, and forward Philip Kurashev was born in Davos, Switzerland, but holds Russian citizenship and is the son of a former professional hockey player. I wonder if they all know Steven Seagal. As well, Canadian-born Boris Kachkrov, who knows, guys, sorry, holds Canadian and Russian citizenship, and his mother was an Olympia for the Soviet Union. Wow. However, other Russian NHL players have worn similar jerseys in the same season, including San Jose Sharks player Alexander Barabanov and Nikolai Kucherov, who knows, and Pittsburgh Penguins star Evgeny Malkin. Just 2 months prior to the Blackhawks' decision, Ivan Provorov, a Russian-born player for the Flyers, cited his Russian Orthodox beliefs as a reason why he didn't want to wear the Pride warm-up jersey, with San Jose Sharks goalie James Reimer following suit in March 2023 because of his Christian faith. That was just on Saturday. There is Pride jerseys right there. Replay Madness put that out. And it's going to be very interesting because we know how this works. We know there will be blowback. There will be punchback. The media will take this and they will run with it. I'm sure somehow, some way, they'll drag Putin into this, right? Because we know how that goes. I mean, my God. Better be pro-Ukraine. I guarantee you. Anyway. What did DeSantis say? A territorial dispute. Look, DeSantis is messing up in a lot of areas. He's hit that one pretty close to the mark, though, I'd say. So, we got the Chicago Blackhawks come out, push back, cited safety concerns. Again, I would be concerned with the fact that this was not at the forefront of Gary Bettman in the NHL. This was not at the forefront of their mind from the beginning. Now, I know these other teams that push back, for example, the New York Rangers, I believe they wore some jerseys that had the Statue of Liberty on them. Instead, in my opinion, the Rangers was sending a message back to the league. I fully believe it. When they did not want to participate and they wrapped their arms around something that was so patriotic towards, this country. So, I don't know. It's odd that is something that the NHL wouldn't have proactively put in their thought process, the safety of their actual players. Their players may and do return to their homeland some, right? It's something they truly need to think about. Maybe it's something all of these sports organizations and sporting leagues should think about, is the origin that these players come from and what their belief set is there. I mean, a lot of these players may not be losing their belief set just because they're playing a sport here. Are we not supposed to respect that at all? Is that it? Okay. Whatever pleases the wokes, right? Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.